All right, it's 2 days after Christmas and it is time for tip number 21. Call your mom. Seriously, call your mom, call your dad, call your friend that you haven't talked to in a long time. That's what the holidays, right? This is what we do. We got some time off and let's do that. Not just now, because I mean, now we got the time and we might feel sentimental and we have all those feelings and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. But what about next month? What about 2 months from now? What I want us to do is have an intentional plan that we're going to call, not just now. Now's a great time, but we're going to think of it that way. Like all the time is going to be a good time to call your mom, to connect with the people in your life, to let them know that they are loved, to let them know what God has done for them, to support them, to uplift them, to just, might even be just to listen to them. What an important thing. And probably one of the best things we can do is pray for them. All right. So that cues my Bible passage, Philippians 1, 3 and 4. Paul says, I thank my God in all my remembrance of you, always in every prayer of mine for you, for all of you. He says, I'm making my prayer with joy. Right. So he remembers them as he prays. And in all of his prayers, right, with this joy, he is thanking God as he remembers the people from this church. And that's one of the awesome things about prayer. When you pray for somebody, you're remembering what's going on in their life. You're remembering maybe what's going wrong. Maybe it's something that man, they need some help. Maybe it's going to cause you to call them or to reach out in some other way. But you're going to do that praying and praying and praying with joy, knowing that God is going to do some amazing things, because that's what he does and that's who he is. And so we trust in him, and so I want you to have a plan to say, man, I'm going to be praying for the people in my life. I'm going to let them know that I'm praying, especially with all the technology that we have. We hear so many negative things about technology, but we can use it to quickly text somebody or send them a little video message to FaceTime them or whatever it is. There's so many ways to connect, and I think sometimes we're probably feel more disconnected than ever. And so let's do it. Let's say, okay, I'm going to be intentional. I'm going to remember the people in my life in my prayers. I'm going to remember to thank God for them, and I'm going to be there for them in any way that I possibly can. All right, so let's get this tip going, and let's continue to just connect with the people in our lives and continue to reach out. All right, so hit that subscribe button, share this with somebody, and we will talk to you next time for another follow through.